So the rumors were true and the Switch 2 is here. We just got the reveal trailer a couple hours ago. This trailer dropped while I was at work and I was geeking watching all the reactions and responses and breakdowns. So that's what we're gonna do here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the trailer. I'm gonna sort of react to it as we go. And I'm gonna break down all the information that I think is really interesting, some things that I've seen people not really talk about. So let's just watch it, react to it, and break it down as we go. All right. Whoa, the red screen. All right, so confirmed it is a Nintendo console. Got that confirmation here. I think this was really smart to start out by showing the original Switch. That's their biggest challenge going into this, is differentiating between the Switch and Switch 2. Okay. So this is one detail I think is really important. We have a USB-C port on the top now, which means that we can finally play charging while it's in tabletop mode, which is really big because a lot of people were having a problem with that on the original Switch, having to like choose to charge it or play it on tabletop. So that's a really nice new thing we've got going here. I like the new texture too. It's sort of like a interesting texture. This is nice. I mean, I don't really play tabletop, but for those who do play it, that is. These, okay, so notice there's no C. I don't know if the C was omitted for the trailer, but the C button does not have a C. So this remains to be seen what exactly that is. Okay. I gotta say, I am not a big fan of this pink-ish salmon, but you know what? It's okay. It's probably not gonna be the only color. I think it was really smart of them to put the black Joy-Con in this trailer so that when you see them side by side, you can clearly tell this is Switch 2. One of the big like identity things about the Switch was the colorful Joy-Cons. So I think it was really smart to sort of have the inverse, where like the parts that were black on the original are the color now. I think once it comes out and once sort of the like understanding is that this is brand new, I think we'll see a lot more color options. And I think this like exterior will be different colors as well. I love this blue. That's so nice. And notice there's like, there's not just one button here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like we have both triggers available for the Joy-Con play now, which is pretty big. Oh man, joysticks confirmed. Okay, so this is really interesting. It's like there were a lot of stuff about them being mice. I think that's, I don't really know if that's likely because then it would like only work in tabletop mode. But notice the center where that little sensor is like hovering. Only the top and the bottom are touching the ground, which is interesting. And then the other thing is there's a button here. Like you could say maybe that's the Joy-Con release, but then there's this like other trigger here, which is kind of interesting. And the other thing that backs up the mouse being a possibility is look, it's, just press that keyboard really loud. It's hollow. So that's kind of interesting as well. Oh man, it's so pretty. I really like the color on the inside. I think that looks so nice. That is just super satisfying. Switch 2. I honestly can't believe that this is the title. I really didn't think it would be Switch 2. I thought it would be Super Switch. I made a whole video that got dunked on by a lot of people saying it wouldn't be Switch 2. Looks like everybody else was correct and I was incorrect, which never happens on this channel. I am always correct. So nice. Okay, so this is the biggest piece of news for me. Like the most exciting part, the new Mario Kart. And there's a lot here to look at. I mean, this could be a whole video on its own. That dock is so nice. Let's just go back to Mario Kart real quick. Okay, look at this. The first thing, that's 24 slots. Now that could just be, you know, for decor or whatever, you know, doesn't have to be like a 1-for-1 thing, but that's 24. That is super exciting. I wonder if it'll be maybe not like the Grand Prix mode will be 24 characters, but maybe it'll sort of be like a, you remember how Switch Sports Bowling had like that like Battle Royale mode where you had to like be in the top whatever percent to like move on to the next frame. I wonder if it'll be like that, where there'll be like a 24 character race online, and like you might end up doing like 12 laps or something, but like every lap people get knocked out. So I don't know, that could be kind of interesting. Also, notice these barriers here could just be the design of the track. You know, it just could be the track's design, but I wonder if this is a hint at like the Mario Kart Tour type of tracks, where maybe this time like the actual Mario tracks, not every lap will be the same, or maybe it's just for this track. I don't know. I'm just so excited for this. Also, again, maybe I'm reading this way into this too much. There's Mario Kart TV. So that's kind of cool. I like that they're bringing over that. And man, these characters look so good. It just looks so good. It almost looks like a mashup between like the old Mario from like Mario Bros. Like 3 era and Mario Wonder. And also this car looks like the those arcade cabinet Mario Karts, doesn't it? I think it looks so good. Yeah, and of course we got the new Joy-Con holder, which looks so nice. That looks so fun. Like the Yoshi-shaped restaurant. That looks like Radiator Springs, doesn't that? Look at that. 2025 release confirmed. And this is another big thing here, if you notice. It's backwards compatible, which we knew, but it has both physical and digital backwards compatibility, which is really interesting. And I think the second line here of like some of them not being fully compatible or whatever, I think this is probably Amiibo, or not Amiibo, Labo, because that would get really challenging. I think most things will be compatible. I think most things will be, if not everything. And then, yeah, so we got the Direct here. This is probably where we'll see all of our games, maybe some of the other colorways. But yeah, overall, I'm very excited. I think this was a really good reveal trailer. I think it set the tone really well. It kind of set the record straight of what this thing's actually going to look like, which I think is really big for like, the leaks. Stops the firestorm. So yeah, I will see you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm very excited to see what you guys think. I mean, this has been many years coming. Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video.